Hello, welcome to Ed Media. And today, I want to talk about the recent release of II5 Remastered. This won't be a review, rather it's gonna be a discussion of how this episode proves that the II remasters can work. Before we begin, I'd like to promote a little movement. Do you love collecting plushies? I know I do. So far, I only have the knife plush. This does not satisfy my want for II plushies. The ones I mostly want are the Cabby and Taco plush. Recently, I've had an idea. Anytime Animation Epic makes a post on YouTube or Twitter, I go under the comments section and make a comment promoting my desire for the Cabby and Taco plush restocked. I want them to know that we want these plushies to get restocked, but I can't do it on my own. Which is why I ask for your help. Do not be afraid to comment your desire for a Cabby and Taco plush restock. If you don't want to make a comment, you do me a huge favor by simply liking my comment that I leave on the post. I'm gonna try my best to be one of the first to comment, so please help. All is appreciated. Back to the video. Today, I want to discuss how II5 Remastered proves that the II remasters can work, so let's get started. Before we begin, I'd like to first go over what happens in the original II5. Well, literally nothing. Because most of the episode was not even animated since Adam and the others were too lazy to animate it. Relatable, I'm afraid. The most that happens is Marshmallow accidentally sabotaging Nicola, oops I meant Nickel, and him getting revenge on her in the end. Other than that, that's really it. So, how does the remaster of this episode not only redeem the objectively worst episode of the series, and even proves that these remasters aren't as bad as people make it out to be? Well, let's get into that. So first, let's make a quick little review of the episode. The episode starts out with salt and pepper shenanigans. We see the return of the bad luck joke like in the original, which was pretty funny. Then, the elimination happens where we finally see the return of Nicola. This literally caused good luck for everyone and even helped me gain the energy to touch grass. This was something we all anticipated, I'm not even lying, trust. After the elimination, the challenge begins where it's actually revealed the challenge was gonna be a frisbee one, but due to salt and pepper showing athleticism in the field, it was changed to golf ball stacking. Phone then explains that each team will have 2 contestants up for elimination. I'm gonna go over Team Chicken Leg first since they had the least relevancy. Basically, Salt did her nails and we see this. So Pepper helps her stack. We see more taco stuff and more elaboration of balloon manipulating people, or more like trying to. Now on to Team Epic, the clear highlight. After the build-up of the last couple of episodes, the team finally make a plan of defeating Knife. After Knife figures this out, he tells them that even if he's defeated, one of them is still gonna be up for elimination, which he tries using as a source of conflict amongst them. But Marshmallow sacrifices herself in order to ensure Knife's defeat. Meanwhile, we get some sneak peek of Idiotic Island and the introduction of the recommended characters. And that's it for this episode. After taking a brief look, I'll now be explaining why I believe this episode proves these remasters are better than we are giving it credit for. So, why do I hold this remaster to such a high standard? Well, not only does it redeem the objective worst episode of the series, but it also highlights one of the best strengths this remaster has, story. Let's be honest, the original II season really lacked in terms of character story and development. Which is totally fine. Despite the lack of that, I still believe the original season was still pretty good. And it's not like we didn't completely have that. Paper's development was cool to see among other characters. Even the original BFDI season didn't have much of character story and development, but that still remained a great season. But with how the series currently is, Inanimate Insanity has proven that it can handle giving characters story arcs and development. So, with the rewriting of these episodes, they are now adding story arcs that can help improve these episodes for new and old viewers alike. Something that was building up these last recent episodes was Knife constantly sabotaging and carelessly murdering his teammates. His team grew tired of it and wanted to put a stop on him. This simple arc fits in with this season, while also remaining entertaining. This episode is clearly the climax of this mini-story arc since the team failed to eliminate Knife the previous episode due to him remaining immune. Now with the team fully working together against Knife, they work together. And it's effective since Marshmallow, the one that has dealt with Knife's violence the most, is the one that ensures his elimination with her sacrifice. This simple mini-arc proves that Animation Epic is still putting effort into these remasters and are trying their best to make this simple season the best it can possibly be. Not only this mini-story arc, but the humor as well. This has got to be one of the most funniest remasters of them all. Salt's detailed hand, the return of Nicola, Salt and Pepper causing the challenge change, the bad luck in the beginning, and even Mifonz's fat slob catchphrase returning. Not only do they still keep the effective jokes from the original, but also add in some new ones that still retain the same spirit of the season. All of these qualities in this episode proves that these remasters have more thought than they seem. These old episodes are being made the best they can possibly be, and I believe these remasters can work and potentially redeem themselves from the over-hate they are receiving. Well, that's all for this video. This episode proved to me that these remasters can and will work. I honestly really love this episode now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Comment below if you agree with me and your thoughts of the remaster of this episode or the remasters in general. Like and subscribe por favor. Goodbye.